like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe to my channel.
Welcome to day 4 of the 13 days of Craft-o-ween. I am Debbie. Welcome in. If you are new here, oh, I didn't hit the right button. If you're not new here, if you are new here, you don't know that I hit the buttons wrong. Okay, now I hit the button. It also is a little bit dark in here today. I have all the same lights on, but it's kind of dreary and rainy here in Florida, in Central Florida this morning. So Barbara is here from Ocala. I need to look up the whole thing because we've got a bunch of folks that have been in here for a while. Jen was first in, and then we had... Ruth was number 2. So they are already fighting for top fan on YouTube. So welcome in, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. I am looking at the chat. So if you see me looking off to the side, that's what I'm doing. I do tend to keep up with the chat. I have seen a couple of comments lately where folks, they don't really know what we do here. So the interaction is getting a little bit confusing, which I understand. We are here for a crafty party. I love hanging out with my buddies in the chat, so I do try to keep up with the chat. And so if you hear me reading off the chat, that is what I'm doing. And they kind of like to do things on the screen. You may have seen some little characters pop up on the screen. That is, and the welcome. Those are things that are there specifically for all of my chatty chats. So let's see, what do we have here? Let me just read down the chat. We do have Ilka over on the Twitch side. Welcome in. And Jen is over there too. Welcome in. Linda Gorman is in the house. I did see her just a little bit ago over in Biddy Penny's chat. Some of you guys I saw over there too. We have a new person. I don't recognize the name, but she is from South Africa. Let me see if I can pull it up on the thing. Or was that her? Here we go. Delvine Mahler from South Africa is in the house. So welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We have another new person, Ali Redinger. Now, some of you guys may have been watching and I just don't recognize your name because you didn't chat enough. So welcome in. I am so happy to have new folks popping in. And if you know of anybody you think would want to come and hang out for a crafty party this morning or afternoon, it is 12:03, that would like to come and hang out with us, be sure to share the video out, and that way they can come and hang out with us because I love meeting new folks. Okay. We have Ms. Ilka, we have Judy. Hello, Miss Judy. I hope you saw the comments that I made on your questions in the workshop we're doing this afternoon, so I hope that helps. Okay, did I see the cat go across? I don't seem to recall hearing the purring. Did it not work? I'm going to test it because you did it, so I want to make sure it works. Here we have the kitty. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. So here is the one that Jen just triggered, so awesome. Linda says, I finished putting them all together yesterday, now to make some cards. I think what she's saying is she's opened up all 13 days of Craft-o-ween. I have not. We are about to do day 5. ASMR is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Leslie is in the house. Welcome. I don't know why it's showing on one chat and not on another. I don't know why. That's okay. Because I did all the things. I don't know. And Judy says, welcome new friends. So thank you so much. You probably also see that up at the top there is a horizontal chat. It does sometimes go pretty quick, so you may miss stuff, but it is so that I can let my YouTube and my Twitch people actually talk together. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start this off. Let me switch my camera. And let me fix the lighting and the zoom, because I didn't do that yet. I'm sorry. There we go. Move my little unicorn out of the way. And first off, this is the box. It is open. We have been doing things in here. On screen, I didn't fix that. I have to fix that. Give me just a second. Okay, it's fixed. I forgot to do that one. I am sorry about that. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. Thank you. Devine says, love the unicorn. Jen says, don't forget the thumbs up. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, this is a Dollar Tree unicorn that I picked up, I think last year, maybe year before. But it has to come out because it's Halloween. Well, it's not quite Halloween time, but it is Halloween crafting time, so it does have to come out. So it is keeping me company on my desk. Now we have the kitty. I don't know why it didn't work before. That is so weird. I didn't hear it before. Y'all may have, but I didn't. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and look in this. We have done 4 days so far. Let me get out those cards and let you guys see them one more time. Here is... Hey, Miss Jana. I'm so happy you're going to be in the workshop this afternoon. So this one is in 3 hours. 3 hours, so at 3 o'clock. So I'm doing these kind of back to back. So this is day 1. We had the cute little vampire there. Then on day 2, we had our raven. And someone said, let's give him a red eye. So I gave him red eyes. And then, of course, after that, I've seen Wednesday, and it's got the red-eyed ravens. That is so cool. Anyway, here is day 3 where we made a shaker bottle poison bottle, a shaker poison bottle. And then yesterday, oh, did this guy move? He's not supposed to move. I'm going to have to glue that down better. I think it's the texture. Okay. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put on my earrings. I'm going to glue this down with some regular adhesive on the back too. This is a texture, and the texture, it's not over here. It's one of the other ones. We are going to be working on, in our workshop this afternoon, we are going to be working on some textures for backgrounds on your Halloween card. So this one does have a texture on it. It's actually a brick pattern from a brick stamp and uses Simon Hurley paste. This is like, I think, the 3rd stamping of it. So we're going to go over how to do that in the workshop. If you have not already signed up for that, I need to at least pop up that link so you can sign up if you choose to. Anyway, I have a feeling that the texture is not wanting to stick to the adhesive that is on my little action wobbler. Isn't this guy adorable? So I do need to fix that. I did finish the earrings, by the way, because what we did yesterday also is I couldn't resist. I pulled out my shrink plastic and did the same ghosty. And now I have some little ghosty earrings that I need to put on. So yes, I'm taking off my regular earrings because I sleep in mine, but anyway. I can't really wear these guys to bed because they will fall off and probably break or something and come apart. But yeah, now we have some little ghosty earrings. And as soon as I posted it, the first person that commented on the post over in the Facebook group asked me if these were for sale. That's like, I'm wearing them right now. I don't know if I'll sell them or not. It depends. If you guys want them and we can come up with a fair price for them, then maybe, because I haven't actually sold earrings, so I don't know. It did take me a little while to kind of remember how to use my jewelry supplies because I haven't done that in so long. But here we go. Hey, Catherine! Yay! Welcome in. Catherine Hodges says, yeah, hi, Debbie J. Made alive. So happy to be here. Love the ghost earrings. Yeah, these are so cute, and I didn't have them yesterday because I made them yesterday. But yeah, the little ghosts are this same ghost cut out of shrink plastic, and then we just used our heat gun to heat it up, and that worked out great. So these are the first 4 days. First 4 days, and we are now on to day 5. And if you haven't already seen, I am going over each time what's in the box. In the box, you actually get 13 different die sets in these cute little packages. You also get some sequins to use on your cards too, purple, black, and orange. And then we've got some fun sentiments. I absolutely love these, and they go perfect with our different cards. Okay, so we have Hope Your Halloween is to Die For, Enter If You Dare, Trick or Treat, You're So Sweet, have a Bone Rattling Halloween, Creepin' It Real This Halloween, Monstrously Fun Wishes, Wishing You a Mysterious Halloween Night, Cheers to spooky sips. Happy Halloween. Have a fantastic night. Magic and mischief await. Positively pumpkin-tastic. I want a piece of you. I want a piece of you. I want a piece of you. Yeah. Want a piece of you. Have a treat-filled night. Stay spooky. Boo. And have a hauntingly good time. Hello, Deadly. Hello, Deadly. Deadly Frog loves to pop in at the beginning of the stream and try to get in on the giveaway when I can't do that yet. I do need to go ahead and reset that. Maybe it'll work even with, I don't know. I'm going to reset it. Thing is, it won't. I have to reset it because there's a couple of people that tend to like to use that same command to play with a Tangia dungeon in the middle of the stream. So hey, I'd have to shut that off completely too. Okay, and I'm not going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put that away. We are going to pull out day 5, and we're going to see what is in it. As I've mentioned on the previous Craft-o-ween live streams, I am trying to keep these shorter because, yeah, number one, I kind of annoy my husband, and number two, I have other stuff I really need to get done. First things first, though, because the adhesive on the wobbler is not wanting to stick to my textured background there, I'm going to use some liquid glue on it. If you're going with a flat, you don't really need that because it's going to go on fine. And we're going to put our logos right there back in the center and put him underneath my acrylic block again. Now, all of the cards that we've made so far here, and usually on my live streams anyway, we have already said we were going to give them away. I know, Catherine, I love this. It actually was confusing to begin with because I'm thinking Advent and I'm thinking Advent calendar and you open a box. This I actually like a lot better. It makes it easier for storing later. You can keep them all organized better. And if you want, you can actually keep them in the packaging. I'm not, but I am keeping them with the packaging. And the packaging and this little folder also has a design idea. I have a shirt that says, "Don't be an emoji of a pizza and a poo." Deadly. Okay, so welcome in, Ms. Terry Cooper. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier or not, but welcome in. Yes, they all look like cards, and I think you could use them as cards if you wanted to, or you could use the inside as a card. So I'm going to open it. Y'all ready? I know you guys have already seen what's in number 5, but let's go ahead and look. So this one is Creeping It Real. So that's the sentiment we're going to be using. And we have this fun, super fun little spider. And I have an idea. One thing I'm wanting to use is these guys. We have a little snail going across. I'm wanting to use these guys that are brand new from Pearblossom Press. It's the Snap and Slide, and one of the things that they're going to be fabulous for. So yes, I've been waiting to see if we have something that would work really good for it. They're going to be really good to make dancing cards. If you guys know what I mean, the swinging and dancing cards, I absolutely love them, and I've made a bunch of them, and I've done classes and stuff and videos and all the things on how to do those. And a few years back, I actually did one showing how you can make it without having to have the dies. Now, this one is not designed to be a dancing card, but I'm going to try to make it so that the legs swing. Glow-in-the-dark spider would be cool too. Yeah. Well, I did have trouble finding my googly eyes yesterday, and then I found some. I don't know what happened to the ones I've used recently because those have got the smaller ones and they're black. I've got these that are huge, and these are still too big. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to use them on something coming up. So I will keep those out on my desk, and hopefully I will find my other ones that are hiding from me. But for today, we're going to do this guy. And I'm kind of thinking glitter because glitter, right? So I'm kind of thinking glitter for the top layer. Well, let me put them on yes, I did. I've got this ready for him. Todd hid them. He wouldn't because he thinks they're funny too, but he doesn't think they're funny enough to use them. I mean, I have seen videos where people put them on stuff in a grocery store, and I think that is friggin' hilarious, but yeah. Catherine says that would be fun to Linda Gorman, and Linda says I used 2 sizes of googly eyes on my spider. I know, these I think might be too big, so we're gonna have to see. First things first, let's put them on our magnet so that they are ready to be put away, and because I am going to use all of them anyway, but so that way they are ready to be put away and they won't get lost. Okay, and here's the thing. So this guy is wearing a purple hat. I'm not sure what color hat I want to do. I did play with some background, a couple of backgrounds out of my stash, so I've got an idea of what I want to do with him. So I'm going to go ahead and let you all see that. So we kind of have an idea of the colors. Now it's actually 2 different backgrounds that I have. This one was when we were experimenting with the new thing from Spellbinders where it leaves that space open. That's going to be covered up. And then this one was a splatter piece that I decided to add more color to and some embossed splatter, and then a little bit more on the edge, so it kind of looks kind of bloody, like the spider's been chomping on something. I'm thinking that's going to be kind of cool as our background. Don't know 100%. I do have this one popped up on phone because it is kind of warped. But the borrowers have your googly eyes. I think you are right, Delvine. I think you are absolutely right. They stole them. The googly eyes must be where all of our lost socks go. Well, most of the socks in this house that get worn are ones that are for cycling or running, and we match those up every single time. So we have so far not completely lost them. I have misplaced them, but they usually show back up. So that's kind of the background. So those are the colors I'm kind of working with. I do have a little bit of purple mixed in. I have some random green, so it's kind of a grungy. It started off as white, and then I added a bunch of different colors over the top. This is a real fun embossing folder from Sizzix, but you can use what you have, and I have lots of embossing folders. But this is one I already had in my stash. Okay. And the splatter, I just thought it had this one part that was red ink that I thought would be fabulous. All right, so I want the legs. The legs are going to be regular black cardstock because otherwise, it's not going to cut through here. And it's going to be a pain in the butt. I do think I want this one. The top one is going to be glitter. This one needs to be black. And maybe we'll give him some purple eyes and then decide what we want to do. So I can use some purple on this one. And we can do, I could do that purple, or I could do the blue like I did on the kitty. We also have the teal. You guys tell me. I'm kind of thinking I want glitter eyes for him. Because, yeah. So here's some of the glitters that I have. So Terry says red or purple. Also got this other, and of course I've got more also. But these are a couple of 6x6 packs that I've got. We could do green eyes too. Delvine says purple. Jen says teal. And here's a piece of purple that's already been done. So far we've got more people saying purple. Leslie says orange. So I've got 2 for teal. I've got 1, 2. Let me look back up. 1, 2, 3 for purple, 3 for teal, 1 for red or green. Danielle says a purple also. Or mix it up. Well, it's where at this point I'm thinking of just cutting this piece. We're going to have these circles that are bigger than those. These circles are going to let the black show through. So you got the pupils. This is going to be the iris color, and then this is going to let that part show through. So far it looks like we have more purple. Okay, even Deadly said purple. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. Let me cut a piece off of there. And just like yesterday, I have my little Simon Hurley Scout on my desk, which, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Did I see that Elizabeth Coster Rogers said that that thanks to y'all, she just bought her one. Is that right? I think it's where she had enough folks last month contributing to her channel to help her keep moving. I mean, you guys are the ones that make it so we can do what we can do. So if you use an affiliate link or leave a tip or attend a class, anything like that, it definitely helps the channel, whoever's channel you do it for, to keep going. Like that needs to go there. That needs to go there. There we go. We have a snail there. Anyway, it definitely helps every single person's channel grow and helps them move. Okay, I have these guys. I'm using my magic mat that is designed specifically to fit in our little scout. And let's go ahead and cut these guys out. I'm hoping that my idea for making this a dancing card works. So I haven't tried it. So Jenna says that she is getting one. Fabulous. I know she's been wanting one for, I don't know. Well, ever since it came out. I think it came out like, what, a year ago? Uh-oh, we got a picture. Somebody did a Polaroid picture and tried to catch me off guard. There we go. The black cat just came up to sleep on my lap. Yeah, I miss my kitties. We had 2 black cats and they were a little bit old and we think they may have had diabetes and stuff, and they finally passed away like about a year ago. I miss my kitties. I still have a picture of one of my cats because they were twins. But I do have a picture of my cat on my as my background on my phone still. Okay, so the Polaroid picture that just popped up, by the way, thank you, Miss Catherine. If you want to see it, or if you want to see any of those, and before I delete some of them, like when I test, there is a place over in Discord that they are saved at. I'm going to run this through one more time because we do have the glitter, and I have a feeling the glitter ones are going to have to be run through again. And I'm probably going to need a paper shim for those, just because glitter paper doesn't always cut all as well. So these cut fine. So we've got our legs. Yeah, we have our legs. We have that back piece that the legs are going to be attached to. Oh, this would actually cut out well. I even emptied my garbage in here today, believe it or not. Okay, and when they don't want to come off of the... This one's coming off fine, but I'm probably going to have to cut this one again because it is not wanting to come out. When you're using a magic mat and you have your paper not want to come off, all you need to do is bend it, just like you would a Cricut on a Cricut or any of your electronic cutting machines. There it is. I was looking for my Gloria Wolf pokey tool just to get those little bitty holes that are going to show the black through. Okay, there's another eye there. Okay, so this is, where's the black? There it is. So that's how that's going to look. You can barely see those because of all the glitter. You can barely see all of those little dots in the middle of them, but that's fine. I'm going to run this one back through. Oh, I might not have to. Oh, it came apart. Yay! So now I need to pop out those little holes. If they come out. Those do not want to pop out. Okay. I'm going to run it through one more time. Do need to make sure I line everything up. It's kind of
interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you. So thank you, Miss Danielle. So I did need to make sure you paper piece this in the right place. This is an oval, so it would be easy to do it the other way. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure everything is lined up perfect. And I'm putting it back on there, making sure everything is in place. And then I'm taking a piece of cardstock. That's going to be my cardstock shim over the top. We're going to run it through again. And this should help that to cut the rest of the way through. And I'm going to go forward and back a couple of times to try to give it a little bit more pressure in those areas. I just noticed that Jen put some snapping fingers up. Probably because of Wednesday Addams. Okay, so you can see they did add some additional pressure because this is now pushed Yeah, okay. Let's see how this does. Still needing to use my pokey tool, and let me take out one of my triangle trays because I may be able to use... This is still not wanting to come out. Okay. This is where I take out... I'm putting this one away for a minute. I'm going to take out my Platinum 6. And I'm going to use... If I can get it out of here. And I'm going to use my precision base plate. Now, you're probably wondering, why does she have little clamps on it? That's because the stickum on, well, the plastic part, we've got metal, and then we have plastic, and the plastic I found on these so far has warped. It still works good for what I need it for, so I'm not really mad. I am a little disappointed that it doesn't stay together, and I don't know if that is because my machine is too tight or what it is. I just know that it had completely come off. It had basically shifted, and so I had to take it completely off of the plastic and reposition it so it was actually on there straight. But it's still popping off, and I've been trying to keep it under stuff, and it's still doing the thing. Okay, so I'm going to put this back on there one more time, making sure I put it on there right. And to my knowledge, I have not figured out yet how to reflatten the plastic part on this. So if you guys know and have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Just send me an email, and that way I can make sure that I get that done. Okay. So you can tell I did put... But he's not in here. Where's Todd at? Todd, did you show your face in here? So Terry says, meow Todd. Jen says, yo Todd, smile, not frown. So I don't know what happened there. I didn't see him. Yesterday he was a bit grumpy because he was having some problems with a software that he has to use for work that was not wanting to cooperate and wound up taking probably 3 or 4 times as long as it should have to get a task done. So that kind of was a pain in the butt. So I felt real bad for him on that. Okay. So now if I can get it out of the die, because all of the eyes came out. So that's good. Hey Sandy, happy to see you, honey. Okay. Taking this out of the way. This looks like it's kind of sort of staying in place, so I'm going to just put it off to the side. I'm probably going to have to clamp it back down again. And I have not found an adhesive that holds well enough. I mean, that stuff that's on there is good, but... Okay, so now we have this one that's got the little eyes. It's going to go over the purple and then over the black, and you're not going to really be able to see the face. I think it goes this way. So here is the body of our spider. Okay. And I think I'm going to do it over here so y'all can actually see it. And I just noticed that this piece is actually smaller than the others.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Hey Jen, thank you so much, honey. So what I'm going to do that's different on these is I'm going to take the legs. Okay. I'm going to take the legs. Come on out. I'm going to adhere them onto our black piece. Am I going to do that? It may not work because it's an oval. I'm going to do something different. Where's my scissors? I don't need that big a one. I do need it that big though, because that's how that's how it's gonna fit. Dang it! Well, you know what we can do instead? We can make it so that the whole spider moves. It's where I'm not going to be able to do what I was thinking of with the snap and spin to make just the legs do, because the legs are going to be connected to the outside of this oval shape. And that means the entire oval would shift, meaning it would shift and you'd see it behind our spider's head. We don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go ahead and adhere these two together because they are glitter and glitter does not want to stick. And then I can start working on the legs. I still need to cut out the hat once I decide what I'm going to do with the hat. Okay, so it looks like the purple, the two inner sides are actually a little bit smaller than the one on the front. And that's so that you can have the eyes kind of go whichever way. And I'm wondering if maybe I should have put white in there. You guys will have to tell me, should I have white in the back so you can see it? So you can kind of see, let me pull this up. If we put white back there, you might be able to see it. Hey, all you crafty, crazy crafters from Miss I Lied. Sometimes my ideas don't work. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out of some white, and we're going to see which way it'll look better. I think it'll look better in the white. Bump, 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 bump. Y'all know I change my mind half the time while I'm creating. It is the cutest little machine. It's friggin' adorable. Okay, let's see what it looks like with white behind it and then what it looks like with black, because we do have black also. And I can always do like multiple layers. Is anyone else paused? I'm not paused. Stats look great. 0 missed frames. So Jen, you may have accidentally hit the button. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think it looks better with the white. Because the black, you can't actually see it. So I'm going to put this one on the back of here. And I'm actually kind of surprised that the glitter seems to be actually sticking faster than I thought it was gonna. Creepy, creepy little spider. Okay, Jen's back. Yay. Okay, now we have the little legs. It needs to go this way. So y'all think about what color hat should he have, since he's got purple eyes. I don't really want the hat to be purple as well. We did good on the kitty that we did. You guys saw in a previous video. By the way, I do have a list to I do have the playlist linked down below to all of the Halloween 2025 stuff. So my 2025 Halloween playlist is linked down in the description for y'all. Oh, look at him. That is fun. So Linda says he should have green. So lime green with an orange band. Let's take out the card panel. Where's my background? There we go. Here's my background. So, just so that y'all can see what he looks like so far, do we still want to do, what colors do we want to go with? So I do have lime green with an orange band. That would definitely bring out a lot more color and make it pop more. Judy is saying turquoise. Danielle is saying orange. I'm kind of liking the orange and green combo. It definitely is a contrast to the rest of this. It's not going to mix in. There is a little bit of green in here. There's no orange anywhere yet, but that doesn't mean I can't stamp the sentiment in orange to kind of pull that together. And do I still have out one of my... I don't know if I've got one in here. The snap and slide. We could put one on the back. Come on. I'm trying to open the package. We could put one on the back and then it'll make the little guy spin. So we could do that. Because the way that these guys work, you've got, those are both the same side. You've got two different sides. One of them has a little post. One of them has a little hole. And they just snap right together. Oh, I can't do that on here, can I? I've already got everything assembled. Yes, I could. I do know how I could do that, I think. So if I want to use it on this guy, I would basically need to cut a hole in the middle of this, pop this through, and then glue this to the back of my spider. That's how we would make it so that he could do it. Orange would go good with the red background. Yeah. Green and orange, green and orange. Everybody's wanting green and orange. So do we want any... I'm thinking maybe a green, matte green cardstock for the hat. And maybe... I keep wanting glitter, but we got glitter. I could put glitter for the hat band, maybe. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Let's see, I do have some green. I'm going to do that for the hat. Let's move our creepy spider out of the way. Devine says yes to the glitter hat band. I go for months without using glitter cardstock, and then all of a sudden I put it like on every single card. Anybody else do that? That's what I'm looking for. And there is one die that cuts out both pieces, both the hat and the band, which means we'll have an extra one. GMTA Delvine. Okay, what does that mean? I need to know. So we have a little green hat. I think I'm going to have to grunge it up a little bit. Yes, glitter is perfect for Halloween, and it is also perfect for Christmas. And both of those are like what we are creating with the most right now. So I'm going to have a green and orange hat, and then I'm going to have an orange and green hat. That'll be kind of cool. Apollo just came in the living room meowing. It's like he was fussing at me because I didn't tell him that Debbie was streaming. Jen says green band. So she's wanting an orange hat with a green band. I mean, an orange glitter hat with a green band. And I'm kind of thinking the opposite. But I'm going to put both of them together and then we can see what we like the best. And then we'll see if we can use the snap and slide on there. I think I know how I can do it, so I kind of want to. So y'all like the earrings, huh? I mean, this is a perfect size spider that it would be great to do one, but I'm not sure how we would go about. I haven't done it before. I don't know how we would go about doing the multiple pieces. When it's all one piece, it's super easy to do that with Shrinky Dinks. But I don't know if I could make a spider like that with the extra pieces. I'm going to have to do some research. Okay, so here is our orange and green hat. I'm also thinking the hat would work great for a leprechaun. Just saying. But that is back in March. I don't know what Todd's doing. I know that earlier it was raining when I got up. And then he got up. His plan was to go... No, he's not sitting in the front of the TV. The TV's not turned on. See? It's off. But he may be in the bedroom watching TV. So here is our spider. So at one point I thought, oh, that is too cute. Okay, so there's the green with the orange. And then... I like the green with the orange. I think it's where the contrast between the green and the background works great. Getting a head start on St. Patty's Day. This would work great on, I mean, both of them would work great on a little, on a leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. Absolutely. That is too cute. Okay, we're going to do that. And then I'm going to do my attempt for the snap and slide. And this is basically where we're going to be able to spin our... we're going to be able to spin this little guy. Okay, we're going to hold that on there for a bit. Just using my tweezers to hold his hat on. Okay. Now, I need a hole punch. And where did I put them? I think they're in this bottom drawer. Okay, I'm going to use this one. So I've got my crocodile. If you have a regular hole punch, that's going to work because you just need to be able to go to about the center. So now I have a hole in there. And I'm going to put, it's going to go through there. And it's going to go just like that. Which now means that that piece is going to be able to spin. Okay, so to adhere it down, I also am going to need a little bit of foam because this is a kind of a tight fit there. Let me grab, I've got some little foam squares. So here's a couple of foam squares. I'm going to put one on each side. And this is just because I want to keep it popped up. I don't want to, I'm thinking it should be fine even with just using the glue dots that Amanda sent me, but I'm kind of thinking I want to have it popped up a little bit, make sure it's kind of flat across the front, if you know what I mean. You know, not kind of make sure I don't squish my, oh, that's cute. Okay, now I'm going to put these onto the back of my spider. And where did I put my... I know I'm going to use on this one. I have 2 packs of this stuff right now. It's really low cost, which means it's not going to be a big deal to get more. It's, from what I understand, it's priced basically the same as Action Wobblers are. So, but I still don't want to waste anything. So I want to use up these, but I also don't want to use up all of my my glue dots. I am going to use one of the glue dots on the other side, but on this side, I'm going to just put it all together with some double-sided adhesive and that little bit of foam. Kind of to give y'all some options. I think the glue dots is probably going to be the easiest route. This one, that's one of the things about Amanda and the way that she creates things. She makes it super easy, right? We can always make it cheaper, but if you do it, sometimes when you do it cheaper, it's not necessarily as good, and it takes more time in it. Yeah, anyway. Let's put our little mechanism on the back of our spider. And yes, I will be using these more. You will be seeing them in upcoming videos. And then here is my roll of sticky spots. So this one is actually, the glue dot is actually smaller than the ones that I've got in my stash, which is nice because this is a little smaller than that. So I'm just gonna pull out enough so I can get my little glue dot there and put it on the back of that mechanism. And see if it peels off easy. Actually, the release paper comes off pretty easy. So now this guy is ready to go onto this piece that is going to then be glued down. Putting him right in the middle. Okay. Did I do anything wrong on it? Okay, popping it back off. Let's see what is going on. I think it does not like having the foam, so I'm going to take the foam off. So now we know that having that little bit of foam is not a good idea. And I think part of it was that my hole was not big enough. Okay, that is another thing. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that looks like it should be fine. And now I'm going to just pop that on. Oh, dang it. Now I know why it doesn't want to work. Okay. The reason it doesn't want to work is because it's not really done anything to be able to spin. All right. This is my brain trying to make something work that I did not figure out how to make work beforehand. Okay. So if I want this guy to spin, it's going to be attached there. Okay. I just figured it out. Putting that on there so it doesn't pop off. Let me get this off of here. I don't want to ruin my little spider. There we go. I'm going to take off that double-sided adhesive because that was part of my error. If you've ever made a spinner card, you probably saw my error already. Okay, so I'm going to attach this to this with the foam. Not the other way around. Okay. And I'm going to do it where this guy is going to be basically in the middle. And that needs to go somewhere else. Okay. This is the first time I've used these, by the way, guys. It's like I've seen them and it's like, oh, that is so cool. I want to do it so badly. But yeah. My brain is not functioning properly. So we have our glue dot there. If I pop this up and put that there, you're going to see the back. Yeah, the double-sided tape did... What? Why was Jen banned? Judy, what did she do? She just said foam. I think they're playing with each other, and I don't know why, but yeah. I think Judy may have accidentally banned her. So let me see what I need to do to unban. Unhide. Okay. So I just brought her back. Okay. Judy is apologizing. She said she hit the wrong thing. So you're back, Jen. Okay. I'm trying to figure this guy out. Okay. I really wanted to do that. I may just have to do a wobbler. Because I think what I... Yeah, it goes... No, well... You have to adhere it somewhere. But yeah, this guy should go. I'm thinking you're right. It needs to go in the middle there. That's why I was trying to figure out how to do that one. So we're going to do a wobbler, and I'm going to bring these back out for another video once I've experimented a little bit. So we will be using those at a future date, but I'm not doing it right now because I messed up. Okay. And since there's a glue dot on there already, I'm going to try to save that part. No, they don't spin separately. It's all one. It's basically, this is the part that you would have been putting a foam dot in the middle. So things attached to it, and however this moves is how the rest of it moves, which basically means that I should not have done this. If I want to use this as part of my background, I can't do a wobble because this is already adhered together. Could try taking it apart. Okay, fingers crossed. I do want to do the spinner. Okay. And then I need a, I need to find a, oh, I do have a little die because I'm pretty sure the die from Pearblossom Press will work. Ripping off the foam off the back. This is what happens when you get excited and don't think things all the way through. Y'all know I do this. It is right now 7 minutes till 1. I do want to try to end approximately. Don't not sant. I don't know what that means, Ilka. So I have a little die that's going to be perfect to go right in the middle. Then we're going to do the rest of the thing. We're going to put it back together. This is what happens when I try to do things ahead of schedule. Yeah. Where did I put my, I think, oh, there it was. I was thinking that my scout had run away. It's called crafting on the fly. Yeah, I do that seat in my pants all the time. Y'all know this. Okay, so I'm putting this down in the center of my circle. This is going to work. We're going to make it work. Spiders. Okay, so this is a little bit big, but it is actually perfect for this. All right, and it is part of the Pearblossom Press Stamp and Die Bundle. All right, now we're going to make it work. Now we are going to make this work. Okay, so the way it does, we put one side through there, the other side through here. Going to use my other dot, or use another dot, onto the top of that part of the mechanism. Your number 1 went away. I'm sorry, Jen. I think that's probably because you got banned. Okay, now spider. Now we have our spider, and the spider's going to go there. And now our spider can spin. Okay, so that works, okay? That works. This part is going to have to be popped up a little bit more to give it space. So I'm taking that foam off, and I'm going to bring out mine that I know is the right thickness because it is the Pearblossom Press World's Best Foam Tape. I think you can get away with the other, but I'm still going to use this. Also means that if I screw it up, I'm okay. Break, dance, and spider. Yes. All right. there's plenty of room around it, so you can put foam on all 4 sides, keep it basically level, and give your spider room to move. This is going to be real fun when we do the dancing cards. Okay. We are almost done. I just need to do the sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I push the button so we can get the giveaway started. Okay, why is that there? Okay, I thought I reset it. I'm resetting it again. Now you can enter. Now you can enter. So Deadly, if you're here, you can hit exclamation point join now. Okay, gonna try to line that back up into the center of my circle. He spins. He spins. Okay. Before I put the last bits together, I need to figure out what I'm going to do about the sentiment. All right. This one says, creeping it real. I think that is cool. I think I'm going to have to, because of all that texture, I'm going to have to stamp it on a second piece of cardstock and cut that out. So you guys are, somebody is going to win my first Stamp and Spin card. My first Stamp and Spin card with a cute little spider on it. Is that cool or what? Ah! Hey, Christina. Oh my goodness. And we are going to use the Creepin' It Real, which was what the suggestion in the package is. Kind of want to do it on black cardstock. That is cool. And what? See my little spider, and he spins. And this is using the new Stamp and Slide from this new Stamp and Slide mechanism from Pearblossom Press. So I don't think I put it in the link deli yet, so I need to do that real quick because I know y'all are going to want. I may have already done it. I don't remember. I have to look. Catch up with me, stupid thing. Okay, I did not add that in there yet. Okay, so we need Snap and Slide. I think I've got it in my list of stuff. Yeah, it's called Snap and Slide. There we go. Actually, I've also got them at scrapbook.com, so I'm adding it from, I'll add it from both. Embossing again, maybe gold. So Terry Cooper is loving seeing the embossing. Okay, a little package of Snap and Slide. I'm clicking on it right now. You get 10 of them and it is $6. Yeah, so that is a really good deal. I love that. And apparently I had not added it in there yet, so let me do that. I'm going to add it to, first off, to my Craftoween list. So there we go. So what I'm doing with my Jen says me, please. So what I'm doing with my with all of the videos in this series in the Craftoween is I'm using one list, one product list that's going to have all of the things. Each of the videos only has the box there and the link deli link for you to be able to see the visual list. The visual list is including the extras, so that I make it easy for you to find all the things, because you may watch one video and it's like, oh yeah, wasn't there something on on the other video? Like, say you're watching this one and you think, oh yeah, I was also interested in the wobbles. Well, the wobbles are also on the same list, I think. I need to double check it because I don't remember if I added that yesterday or not. I think I did. Okay, we have that. I need my I need to move all the things out of the way. So we're getting out our MISTI. And since she asked again, she wants it all in gold, we will do it in gold. So I'm going to do black. I'm hoping the stamp will fit on here. Yes, it will. Okay, so we're going to do black cardstock because the rest of the card is pretty dark. And I want it to stay along with it. But the background is also a little bit lighter, so this I think will be perfect for that look. Pushing it into my mat there. Picking that up. I'm going to do just like I did the last couple of days. I'm going to do the stamping in white. Ooh, let me do this also because I forgot yesterday. Welcome in Trish. Welcome in Sweetheart SH. I saw you in Bitty Penny's live too. I don't remember who else I saw, but yours was a name that I recognized because it's one of the new ones. And yeah, most of my buddies go and hang out with all my other buddies. So we're going to use some Gina K white. This one is called, I don't know. It's just Gina K white. So anyway, I'm going to use some white ink to stamp onto the black. There we go. And then I'm taking out my gold again. And this is what I have left over from several years of doing heat embossing off and on. And this is one of my first jars, and this is from Recollection. So it's a Michaels brand. They probably changed the names of them by now. I don't know. And I'm just putting that over our white. So what makes this work is this is actually ground up plastic. So it melts. And it is sticking to the wet ink. If you have wet ink or wet whatever, it will stick to that enough so that you can heat it up and watch it melt. And Terry, I have to admit, this has always been magical for me. Hey Lorraine, welcome in, honey. We are doing a giveaway. I will be giving away my little spinning spider card. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, type ! join in the chat. We are almost done, and we will be doing this again tomorrow at noon. Yeah, I'm saying it each day in case I decide I've had enough and don't want to do any more lives. I think I'm going to do a live every day till the end of the year. I mean, no, can't say till the end of the year. Till the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to do this next month, but we shall see. I have been having fun, but I also know that when Todd is really trying to get something done for work because he works from home, so my husband and I share a space. He won't let me have a craft room because he says he'll never see me. But I get loud, and I noticed yesterday that when he's on a call, he gets loud too. And I don't know what it was, but I was having a little of an anxiety issue yesterday too. Probably too much of a mess on my desk or something. I don't know. But I did have that, and I had trouble drowning his voice out. Did you have a grumpy face? Let me bring you.
Too much mess on the desk.
This is the Todd.
Too much mess on the desk. This is not possible.
He's looking at my desk thinking, oh my God, how do you have so much stuff? Yeah, that is the Todd. They said that you needed to not have a frowny face because apparently you walked past and you had a frowny face.
I was trying not to drop my drink.
He was trying not to drop his drink. Hey, Miss Norma. Oh, you got to see this before you go anywhere. I'm not done, but look. He laughed. I got a chuckle out of the Todd. That is saying something. We got a chuckle out of the Todd for our little spinning spider. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we've got Creeping It Real. I'm actually doing something I usually put everything together on the card base, but I'm doing it this way instead. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to have creepy lines on there, so... Now, we all know that the reason that I have too much stuff on my desk is because I'm using too much stuff. I know, Lorraine, absolutely. You're so right. There's so many things I love. I love foil. What do I love, guys? Somebody type it in. What? Even Todd said it. So what do I say? I say that foam is life, so I love my foams. So yeah, so even the Todd said foam is life. Oh, I don't want to cut it there because that's going to be too close to the... There we go. It's like right up to the edge. Well, Norma, you know what? Okay, now they're starting to pop the foam up. Why is it not popping up? Exclamation point join, honey. I don't know why it's not popping up. It's being difficult. Let me see if I can make my foam pop up. There, now it popped up. Okay. Foam is life. Yeah, to enter the giveaway, just type exclamation point join in the chat. Doesn't matter if you are on YouTube or on Twitch. Both sides go into the giveaway, which is the reason I do it the way I do. Now it's working. Maybe it was just delayed. I don't know. So I'm giving it the little decal edge. And I also use the decal edge on the rest of the card too. So. And I have a card pretty much planned out that I'm going to be recording hopefully this afternoon. Adeline, have you been naughty or nice, honey? Adeline's been naughty again. She's getting all the coal. You bought this cutter because of me? Well, I think it was Elizabeth that got me to finally cave and get that. It's like, you know, it is really cool, and I do like those edges at times, so. Oh my God, look at that! Santa is lying again. I agree. Todd wouldn't know what to do with me meowing at him all the time. Okay, Sandy, it looks like you typed number 1 join, so type in exclamation point join again. Again, anyone who has not already entered, or if you want to double check and make sure that you are in the giveaway, type exclamation point join into the chat. Because right now we have 15 entries, and I have a feeling, along with our little zombie here, I have a feeling that there might be another 1 or 2. Okay, I kind of want the blood. Okay, I want this, which is kind of supposed to look like blood, kind of down at the end, at the corner there. I know, I'm putting my I said zombie. I'm putting my spider on upside down, but you know what? He spins around and goes whichever way you want him to. Ah, I think this is so cute. Okay. Then I'm going to pop up my sentiment. Okay, y'all are going crazy again. I love it. I love it. You guys rock. Where's my regular foam? It's hiding in a drawer. Norma says Santa loves me. Okay, so Jen is in. Lorraine, I don't know if you got in on the giveaway or not. I'm just scrolling up. Someone had typed in number 1. Okay, Sandy typed in 1 join, and that needs to be exclamation point join to get in on the giveaway. And Lorraine had just typed in the word join, and again, it needs to be exclamation point join to get in on the giveaway. And only reason I'm saying this over and over again is mostly for the new folks, because since y'all haven't won before, one thing that I don't know why, but Social Stream Ninja, which is what I use for my giveaways, it has a habit of a lot of times picking the new folks. I don't know why. It's probably just random. It's supposed to be random, but I have seen that sometimes it's the new folks that get it. And I want to make sure that you get a chance to win the card. Oh God, this is so cool. And we have these little green, we have the little circles in glitter that were from his eyes. I think I'm going to use that, but let's go ahead and put it down onto card base first. I'm not going to put any additional glue on there, and this card is actually full size. I normally trim everything off, but I did use my new T-square, my new Pearblossom press A7 T-square with the the 1/8 inch jig to make sure I got it lined up right when I put that panel down. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one all the way to the edges. Let's make sure I get glued to the edges so it doesn't try to lift. Okay.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Okay, so Lorraine is in. Yay. Norma is saying, I like spiders and snakes. I like spiders and snakes on a card. I don't like them in person. But this little guy is so friggin' cute. I think I'm going to trim it a little bit on the edges because there's just that little tiny bit of white showing. But isn't he adorable? And he spins. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to add some little dots. We're going to add some little black sparkly bits. You can use, if you have any kind of a die that does little circles, you can use those as basically as flat back sequins. I am tickled that I got this one to work. I was not intending on redoing that whole having to pull everything apart after I put it together. Oh, Norma. There is a button for that, by the way, if that's what you were trying to do. So thank you, honey. Might as well use them all. Hey, Stamper girl. How are you doing, hon? And I'll put another one right there. You are going to love this. I don't know if you've been in. You need to type ! Join in the chat. This is my first card using the new after we see if Sweetheart has been naughty or nice.
Ho, ho, ho.
I did see, Stamper Girl, that you were on last night. I popped in for a little bit. Okay, so here's the card we made today. And it's the first one where I'm using the Snap and Slide. And our little spider spins. It's kind of like a fidget spinner now. It's like, I just had to. I have to make some sliders, and I've got some ideas as to what I want to do, but isn't he just freaking adorable? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway. So if you have not entered, we have 20 people in the giveaway. If you have not hit the button, if you have not typed it in, ! Join to join in the giveaway to win this. Do it now. Catherine is saying Spellbinders needs to make more advent calendars. Well, they do them at Christmas. I think this is the first Halloween one, probably because everybody has been loving the Halloween stuff that they come out with, and I do have more to play with. But I do know that there are more coming out. I think there's a Stitchmas. I do not have it. There is the I know there's a Christmas one. I do have it. So we will be doing another Advent series. Okay, so Danielle got in. I don't know that Stamper Girl got in. So if you want in on the giveaway, oh, she did. Okay, great. I think everybody's in. So are y'all ready for me to hit the button and do this giveaway? Do we need a drum roll? Oh, I get the Christmas one, and I'm so glad I jumped on this one. I know, right? This is actually better than what I was expecting. And I love that it's all Halloween themed. I really love that. Okay, everybody says that they are ready. So we are going to hit the button once I get back to the thing. So who is our winner gonna be? Drum roll, yay! Miss Danielle Brown won. Fabulous. So here is the form. I also noticed when I was looking at the description in some of the past videos that there wasn't the form link down there, but I think you guys took care of it anyway. I did add it to all of our Craft-o-ween live streams, so we're good on that. If you lose the link, just make sure to look in the description and fill that one out, so that I will know where to mail this out. I'm not mailing it right away because I want to share this in some of the future videos, including the one we're doing tomorrow. So again, let's go ahead and look at what we have so far. What's this? Oh, that says a scrap. Okay, that's going in the trash. I'm keeping the little hat. Oh, and if you missed it, I have to show these also. So far we have day 1. We have day 2. And day 3, and day 4, and day 5. Plus for day 4, we have these guys. See if I can zoom. I don't want to zoom in on my face. So these were really fun. I had a great time making all of the things. And why am I not zoomed back where I want to be? Let's get back to where I need to be. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Yeah, so much fun. And yeah, these were just done. These were shrinking inks that we did yesterday. And then I put the earrings together afterwards. So before we go, I do want to roll credits and say thank you to all of my channel members and Twitch subs for being here again for me today. You guys rock, and I so much appreciate everything you do. I also want to thank everybody who participated in this live stream. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Danielle for winning this fun spinner card. Yes, we have a spinning spider. Love it, love it, love it. So cute. Okay, we're gonna be ending now. I have to push one more button. There we go. Get rid of the. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that one. There. So anyway, we are gonna be back again tomorrow at noon. If you are registered for my workshop, the workshop does start at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is just under 2 hours away. So I will see you guys then on Zoom. If you're interested in joining us for the class and you have not already signed up, where is it? Here's the link where you can sign up. Okay, and I will see you guys. I'll see everybody else tomorrow at noon. And again, thank you so much for everybody being here with me today. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.